and today we're doing Magic Hat number 9. They do a lot of things about the secrecy on this. They don't really tell you what's in the beer. It's a big secret. Let me see if I'll read it for you. The ancient ritual of brewing a distinctly rich and flavorful beer is a performance to behold. A mysterious melange of time-honored ingredients harmonized with chaotic chemistry, humble patience, and blind faith to create unique beers to share in the rousing company of kindred spirits. Cheers. I know I kind of stumbled over that, but it wasn't that easy to see down here in the dark. So it is number 9. It's a not quite pale ale. So I did a little research on it just because I was always wondering what it was. And they call it a fruit beer. Beer Advocate and Rate Beer both listed as a fruit beer. Most fruit beers I've had are syrupy, I don't want to say too fruity, but they're not a beer that you want to really sit around and drink, especially before a football game. But we're going to go ahead and give this a shot today on Championship Sunday. Magic Hat is out of South Burlington, Vermont. They've been around forever at this point. They're actually not independent anymore. They're owned by North American breweries. Same people that own Genesee, Dundee's, and 1 or 2 other brands. Let's go ahead and give this a pour. As always, if you like our videos, please subscribe. We're always looking for new subscribers. Leave some comments. We'll be happy to respond. We're always happy to have friends. Fairly unaggressive pour. Did not give me much of a head. About a half a finger ahead. It is just a slightly off-white head. Orangey color. Quite a bit of combination. A little hazy. I'm thinking of more of a chill haze, but maybe not. It's not as far as I know, it's not a bottled conditioned beer. It is 5.1% ABV, and also says here number 9 ale with natural flavor. So again, we don't really know what the malts or the yeast or the hops are on this beer. They don't really give it out. They don't really on any of their beers. But it is supposed to be a fruit beer, so let's go ahead and give it an aroma test. I'm not getting a lot. Hold on, let me try some more. Just a slight hint of malt. I want to say, I almost got a hint of cinnamon, which surprises me. I wasn't expecting that. Got my nose in it. I'm actually not getting a lot of flavor off of this. I've had IPAs that give me more fruit flavors than I was getting off of this. Again, maybe a hint, just a hint of orange. Again, I said, I'm still kind of smelling the malt. And it's not a strong roasted malt, but just a hint of the malt, grassiness, hay type. And just at the end of it, get just a whiff of the orange. I guess we'll go for the proof in the pudding. We're going to go ahead and give it a try. It's sweet. Not sure if I can describe it. I will, but give me a few more tastes here. It's a tough job. First off, it's got that fizz carbonation up front that you get on some lagers and some pilsners. It's really quite strong. A little bit of a, actually, I've had this before and I do remember liking it. Right now, this is not doing much for me. There's a little hint of the fruit. Get a little malt in the front, which is typical. And then right in the middle, I got a little apricot, orange, a little bit of a sweet fruit, not overpowering by any way, shape, or form. You have to really be paying attention and looking for it. And just a little bit of an aftertaste that I can't quite pick up on what it is. There is definitely hops in it. I'm getting a little bit of a bitter aftertaste. Yeah, apricot. Definitely a strong apricot flavor the more I try it. First off, I would say this is not like some of the blackberry wheats or the blueberries or the Sam Adams cherry wheat. I mean, the fruit flavor does not overpower this at all. I would say it's quite refreshing beer. Probably the dead of winter. Middle January is not the best time to be drinking this beer. Just caught my eye at the package store yesterday. That's a Massachusetts term for you, by the way. You know, it's not thrilling me. It's not I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with it. It's got some good things going for it, especially that little bit of apricot, or that hint of apricot without overpowering it. It is fairly crisp and clean, fairly drinkable. 3 caps, maybe, yeah, 3 caps. There's nothing wrong with it. Again, it's not really thrilling me. Doesn't have a lot of complexity, doesn't really have a lot of flavor. It's not as good as a good crisp Pilsner. It's not as good as a good pale ale. I guess it has its place. So until next time, this is a 3-cap beer. Try it. Your experience might be different. Let me know what you think. This is the Amazing Beer Drinking Man.